Hi and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is Vlogs About Nothing. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your night to join me. I really appreciate it. Tonight, I want to talk about scandalous sitcom characters and why I think we're all so addicted to them. Alright? So, alright, I've been on a binge. I've been watching Station 19, which apparently is a story that takes place within the Grey's Anatomy universe. Now, my mind was blown when I found this out because I'm a huge Grey's Anatomy fan. Or at least I'm a huge season 1 through 4 Grey's Anatomy fan. I've yet to leave the world of 2006 ish, so I'm still then there. But either way, I've never got past season 4 of Grey's Anatomy. Keep in mind that there's like 25 seasons or something of Grey's Anatomy. So, Meredith Grey, I apparently the hospital is named after her now. Who would have known? Her and Sloane. But anyways, I can't figure out who that is, but I know that Miranda is also, or Dr. Bailey, she's also, like, it was tripping me out because I was like, oh, that's Dr. Bailey from Grey's Anatomy. And then they were like, yo, Dr. Bailey. And then they would like took her to the Grey's Anatomy hospital, and I saw on the screen it said Grey and Sloan Hospital. And my mind, I had to Google it, so I did, and it was verified. I didn't know this. Apparently, this is a show too that's now in its seventh season. So at some point in the 14th season, according to Google, there was an episode where a bunch of firefighters went to the hospital, and this is where we're introduced to the first crossover character, who's the former surgeon turned firefighter at Station 19, and was also Dr. Bailey's husband. So I guess she gets married at some point. But then I think Dr. Grey also gets married, maybe a few times. Again, I'm still in the Grey's Anatomy universe where Katherine Heigl and Patrick Dempsey are still a part of that, as well as the guy from oh boy, from not from Romeo Must Die. I forget his name. Isaiah Thomas, something like that. Anyways, that dude, like he's the cool doctor guy. But yeah, that was like 2 universes ago in the Grey's Anatomy world. This is some super nerd talk. I realize that as I talk to myself in the middle of the night, I'm like, okay, wow, I'm talking about um promiscuous or like scandalous characters. Okay, so the thing is now that I'm watching Fire Night Station 19, and it's all about this cool story that takes place simultaneously with Grey's Anatomy. I'm thinking to myself, okay, like there's some characters that I like more than the others characters, obviously. And I just don't know why they always have to make characters so like scandalous in and of themselves. You feel me? Like they're sleeping with everybody. They've already slept with everybody, and it doesn't matter what profession, right? Like it crosses professions. Like, is this how the world works? Like, do I need a profession that bad? Like, as so far as like to be just in the inner workings of like the dynamics of intimate, personal, physical adult relationships. I need to like work for the city. Or I don't understand, but I do understand that like how it could be like that. And then what's weird is as I watch Station 19 and I think about my real life and I compare it to this fictional universe and stuff, I'm like, okay, I've definitely met some women in my life who they call them fireflies. Like I didn't this is like a whole culture thing, and I had no idea, right? But like I'm learning a lot from Station 19, and I really got me thinking about why like the central character, she's like real scandalous, you feel me? But then like so are the dudes, and so are like they're all scandalous. They're all just it's like one big I don't know, like one big fun adult pineapple time. You feel me? Like this is like the vibe, and I say that because with all just being humorous, I almost feel like that's probably how it is in the real world. I mean, again, because you're with other people, with a certain group of people for 30 years in your career, and you probably experience a lot of different things with each other and all these things, and like I just, if it's anything at all like Station 19, then holy macaroni. Because like they got a lot going on, you feel me? And I'm not hating, I'm just saying, like, I mean, they got me watching. I'm a fan. I like it. I like a little scandal, whatever. But especially when it involves another fictional universe that I like and I'm already a fan of and have been a fan of for like 20 years. So yeah, what's up? I like Station 19. Okay, I also just okay, the central character in Weeds too. Do you guys remember this? She's played by Mary Louise Parker, one of my like all-time most beautiful women of all time. I'm a huge fan of Mary Louise Parker. Who is not? She's an awfully pretty lady. But in her show Weeds, her character is like super scandalous, and I never understood how I could watch that. I really liked that show, but then like I didn't really like her character because she was portrayed as like just a scandalous woman, you know what I mean? And like she was portrayed like she was like supposed to be portrayed like that, her character, because like I mean, I don't know. Genji Cohen, who is the writer of that show, is an excellent writer. Also wrote Orange is the New Black. But I think it's I don't know. Maybe it was done intentionally by her. I'm not sure, but like she's just another example. Okay, King of the Hill, Dale Gribble, right? Like Dale's one of my favorite characters, but like how can I like not hate Nancy? And like you feel me? Like I'm just because and John Redcorn, at like and Hank and and Bill for like not telling Dale about the whole situation going on there. You feel me? That's scandalous. And then I think about wholesome sitcoms, and I'm like, okay, well, what do I watch that's wholesome? You feel me? And I'm like, all right, well, I'm really addicted to watching shows like Last Man Standing, um, Malcolm in the Middle, shows that are a little bit more long term, but still have the same characters, and they're not like they have different things going on within their lives with outside characters, but then they come back to themselves. They don't just like introduce new characters in an existing world that have existing relationships with each other or have had them. This whole crossover era, like, it can be done right. And I feel like Station 19, just last week, I was watching the Abbott Elementary crossover volunteer episode with It's Always Sunny. And that had to be one of the best crossover episodes I've ever seen in my life of any TV show. It was just a really well written episode last week. And so, Station 19 in Grey's Anatomy, who would have, I did not know that. I hope that you guys had a really good day. My days have been relatively unproductive. That's okay. There's a plan. I'm just trying to chill right now for a little bit longer and stay healthy. That's always a good thing. Staying healthy. I'm happy. That's good. That's good stuff. The weather has been pretty interesting here. I don't want to sound like I'm getting too old because I'm starting to talk about old people stuff, like stupid things like the weather. And so I'm going to refrain and I will digress. But things are going okay. I'm really just trying to keep a low energy output right now and just chill and just get by and survive so that I can at some point thrive. But I think making at least one video every day, sometimes despite me not wanting to, and it not like because this isn't my favorite thing to do, but just because the energy, required to do this stuff, and I want to make them better. And yeah, you guys have all heard it before, so I'm just basically checking in, and I'm doing okay. So I mean that's all right. I haven't really heard from anybody. I don't know if that's good or bad. At some point, like I'm just like, all right, I'm really and thoroughly enjoying the quiet time that I have right now. Whatever, I'm embracing it. So everything comes full circle. This is the quiet part of what I'm anticipating will inevitably get to be a busier, more progressive kind of life that I live once I start finding out what to do and how to do something that I like doing. And I look forward to Sundays. I did go to work 2 straight weeks in a row, and I'm really happy about that. I don't know, it's the little things. I hope that you guys are doing well. Have a really good night. Thanks for watching my show. Bye.